In the summer of 1940, Britain was bracing for invasion following the Dunkirk evacuation. The armored divisions had suffered heavy losses, and the country desperately needed a new tank for its defense. This tank was not designed to breach enemy lines, but rather to protect the infantry. This is why the infantry tank concept was adopted. The production task was handed to Vauxhall Motors, with only a few months allocated for the design. The result? The Churchill Mark I, a 40-ton, heavily armored but slow tank. The initial models featured a 2-pounder 40mm main gun, a hull-mounted howitzer, and 2 machine guns. However, due to the rushed production, mechanical issues were abundant. In its first combat duties, many vehicles were immobilized due to engine failures and gearbox problems. The Churchill's first major trial came during the Dieppe raid in August 1942. Most of the tanks accompanying the British troops ashore bogged down in the soft beach sand or suffered mechanical failure. This failure led to questioning the design, but instead of scrapping the tank entirely, British engineers chose to improve it. New versions were rapidly produced. The Mk3 model featured a redesigned turret, while the Mk4 used a more powerful 6-pounder gun. Armor thickness was increased to 102 millimeters, the interior was reinforced, and the engine was made more reliable. Though slow, it was now resilient. By late 1942, the Churchill saw service in North Africa at the El Alamein front. Here, its durability was realized for the first time. Despite being hit repeatedly under enemy fire, many Churchills were able to return and continue the fight. It was also used in Italy at the Monte Cassino and Anzio fronts. It earned a reputation as the only tank capable of navigating the steepest slopes and the muddiest terrains. That ability lay behind the tank's long, low-slung suspension and track system, which fully wrapped the hull and provided incredible grip. This design allowed it to easily cross ditches and trenches where other tanks got stuck. It moved slowly, but it always moved forward. In the Normandy landings, specialized models took the field. The Churchill Crocodile, a version equipped with a flamethrower. The AVRE, a variant carrying an engineering cannon to demolish concrete obstacles. The Ark, armored ramp carrier, a model that could transform into a ramp for other vehicles to cross. The Bridge Layer, a model that could deploy a bridge to span rivers and ditches. This versatility made it not just a tank, but a multi-purpose platform. The Churchill's 21-liter Bedford twin engine produced around 350 horsepower. Its top speed was around 24 kilometers per hour, nearly half the speed of most Panzers. But its thick armor, up to 152 millimeters at the front, made it a unique fortress on the battlefield. Over time, it transitioned to a 75 millimeter gun, significantly increasing its firepower with the Mk6 and Mk7 models. Despite these improvements, issues like the cramped interior, weak suspension, and weight imbalance persisted. The Churchill was never a fast or modern tank, but it was a vehicle that could see every mission through to the end. By the end of the war, the Churchill had seen use across Europe. Some models even served in the Korean War. It eventually gave way to the Centurion tank, but its legend lived on. A total of approximately 5,640 units were produced. Its many variations turned it into the British Army's engineering solutions hub. A few running Churchills are still displayed today at the Bovington Tank Museum in England. Its resilience became a symbol reflecting the British character on the battlefield. It was a tank that won not with speed, but with endurance. This was the story of the Churchill, the iron bulldog of Britain. A tank built not for speed, but for resilience. For more stories from the steel giants of World War II, subscribe to Tank History.